Hi everyone! Unfortunately, the 2022-23 season is coming to an end, but you shouldn't expect less news because of that. We've prepared a new episode for you. Don't forget to give us a like and write in the comments below whether you think Borussia Dortmund will collect the Bundesliga crown today or not. Let's get the show on the pitch. Arsenal have officially unveiled their home kit for the 2023-24 season. Igor Tudor has decided to quit Marseille at the end of the ongoing season. Reasons for his departure have not been disclosed to the public. Liverpool's attacking midfielder Fabio Carvalho is likely to be loaned out next season. The Reds believe that he needs more playing minutes. Manchester City's third-choice goalkeeper Scott Carson has spent a new 12-month contract with the club. Eintracht Frankfurt have extended the contract with the Germany left-back Philipp Max until the summer of 2026. Carlo Ancelotti is pushing Real Madrid to buy a new understudy for Thibaut Courtois. The Italian is not satisfied with Andrei Lunin's level. Borussia Dortmund have unveiled a new home kit for the 2023-24 season. The jersey features a silhouette of Signal Iduna Park, their home stadium. Feyenoord have confirmed the contract renewal of their head coach Arne Slot until the summer of 2026. Under his tutelage, the People's Club won Dutch Eredivisie title and made it to the Europa League quarterfinals. Carlo Ancelotti's son Davide will remain on the Real Madrid coaching staff for the next season, despite interest from Basel. This summer, West Ham United intend to recruit Arsenal wingback Nuno Tavares, who is currently on loan at Marseille. We have to win and need help. Anything can happen. A red card, penalty, set piece, it can happen there and can happen to us. We only have ourselves to blame for this situation. Bayern Munich manager Thomas Tuchel noted. Bayern Munich forward Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting has fully recovered from his injury and will be able to play in the final match of the season against Köln. Maybe one or two players might move this summer, but it's very difficult to predict. I think we have to keep the majority of the squad together. I think they've earned the right to do that. But we also have to be good in the transfer market. Eddie Howe commented on his way of shaping the Newcastle United squad. Brahim Diaz will not be included in a swap deal for Jude Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund are not interested in the Spanish footballer, while AC Milan will try to buy out his contract. Arsenal have reached an agreement on a new contract with Reiss Nelson. The agreement will be running for 4 years. Fiorentina's head coach Vincenzo Italiano may take over Tottenham Hotspur this summer. Earlier on, the club failed to hire Arne Slot for the vacant role. Brentford striker Ivan Toney was diagnosed with gambling addiction as bet on his own team to lose 13 times. This reveal helped him reduce his ban from football from 15 to 8 months. An Italian always wants to return home sooner or later, but I can't say that this is the case for him. Now PSG must end the season, then we'll see. Marco Verratti's agent Raffaele Pimenta claimed. Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Alexis McAllister will say goodbye to the Seagulls supporters after their Premier League Matchweek 38 clash against Aston Villa. The World Cup winner is expected to join Liverpool. Chelsea are planning to sell both Edouard Mendy and Kepa Arrizabalaga. The Blues are looking to acquire a new first-team goalkeeper. Fiorentina boss Vincenzo Italiano has been named Serie A Coach of the Month for May. Roy Hodgson has announced that the upcoming tie between Crystal Palace and Fulham will be the last of his coaching career. As far as I'm concerned, Sunday will be my last game. I signed a contract until the end of the season and was very happy to do so and for being given the opportunity. For a long time, I've seen it as the last game of my contract. Ajax and Mexico international defensive midfielder Edson Alvarez will join Borussia Dortmund next week for 30 to 40 million euros. There will be no implementation of goal line technology in La Liga next season. Javier Tebas has no wish to pay a 3 million euros fee for it. Rayo Vallecano head coach Andoni Iraola will leave the club at the end of the season. He refused to extend his contract, which is about to expire in June. Ajax and Adidas have presented the new away kit for the 2023-24 season. Manchester United are concerned that Antony has suffered a recurrence of an ankle injury that ruled him out of the final 2 months of last season with Ajax. Spanish goalkeeper David Raya is ready to leave Brentford this summer. Mark Flecken from SC Freiburg is seen as his replacement. "We have a really promising plan. We may have to reflect a little bit, take a step back, make sure this is the right one, and go again with more determination and hunger in our bellies to do even better," Arsenal coach Mikel Arteta shares. AC Milan, Napoli and Lyon are in the race to sign Lille winger Adon Jagrova. The French team wants to earn between 10 and 15 million euros for his services. The Brazilian Football Federation will make one last offer to Carlo Ancelotti to take charge of the national team, but there's very little chance of a positive response. Don Carlo will stay at Real Madrid. Luis de la Fuente may get sacked as Spain head coach in case of getting knocked out in the Nations League Final Four. Sam Allardyce doesn't know whether he will stay in Leeds if he were to keep the Whites in the Premier League. Liverpool have inquired about Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard, whose contract is to expire in the summer of 2024. The match against Sassuolo was the last in the career of legendary Sampdoria ace Fabio Quagliarella. He was leaving the pitch in tears. Yesterday, football was played in only one European league out of major 5. Moving on to the main news of the release. The appointment of Zinedine Zidane as head coach to replace Christophe Galtier is a priority for PSG. Despite the fact of PSG having been in contact with Jose Mourinho since February, the talks have yet come to something substantial. PSG are willing to make Zizou one of the 3 world's highest-paid managers, but they have not yet received a positive response from the legendary Frenchman. The Qatari owners hope that after the end of the season, they will be able to convince the former Real Madrid coach, who has been out of work for 2 years now. It cannot be ruled out that Galtier will remain in his role if PSG fail to find a worthy replacement. The saga regarding the future of Real Madrid midfielder Marco Asensio has come to an end. The 27-year-old Spaniard has finally decided not to renew his deal with Real Madrid. This means he will become a free agent this summer. Earlier on, Aston Villa were reportedly interested in Asensio, not to mention his possible transfer to Barcelona. Throughout 7 years with Los Blancos, Asensio netted 61 goals and delivered 32 assists in 285 appearances. With him in the squad, Real Madrid have taken 17 trophies. Recruiting a new centre forward stays a priority for the Manchester United board in the summer transfer window. If the Red Devils are unable to secure Harry Kane's move, Juventus striker Dušan Vlahović is believed to become a plan B. According to the source, the Red Devils are preparing a swap deal for the White and Blacks. In order to get Vlahović, the English side is ready to provide them with French forward Anthony Martial, who has been at Old Trafford since 2015. By selling Martial, United want to reduce costs so that it can boost other positions. Man City's Norwegian super forward Erling Haaland has decided on staying at the Etihad for a longer period than he originally planned. Haaland's contract has a release clause available in the summer of 2024, though he doesn't want to leave the club that early. Initially, Erling thought he would leave the Citizens in 2025, but he enjoyed playing for them so much, he changed his mind and is ready to represent the champions of England until the summer of 2026. We would like to remind you that Real Madrid have been considered the most likely future destination for Haaland. Ángel Di Maria will definitely not extend his contract with Juventus, thus entering the free agent market in the summer. The Argentine has offers from MLS and Saudi Arabia, but his current priority is to stay in Europe and perform in the Champions League. Barcelona are among the contenders to sign the world champion. Di Maria has a great relationship with Lionel Messi, so he would have liked to play alongside him once again. The likelihood of such a scenario will increase in case Rafinha leaves the Camp Nou. However, it's worth noting that Di Maria used to play for Real Madrid, where he made 190 appearances. UEFA is considering punishing Juventus for financial fraud and the case with the European Super League project. The old lady may get suspended from participating in European tournaments for a year or even longer term. The new club board is in no hurry to establish contact with UEFA president Alexander Ceferin, which is a bit surprising for the organization. Moreover, Juventus had a case with financial fair play rules violation. Back in the days, the Italian side paid 3.5 million euros instead of 19, which was initially expected. Nevertheless, UEFA suspects that the agreement signed by parties was based on fictitious documents meant to display Juventus's finances. The editor-in-chief of the Spanish edition of Marca, Felix Diaz, has given a breaking inside news piece related to Lionel Messi. The journalist assures that Leo will never return to Barca. According to his source, the footballer's move to Saudi Arabia side Al Hilal is just a matter of time. Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba and Andres Iniesta could be set to link up with Messi in the Saudi Pro League. In the near future, PSG will officially announce the termination of cooperation with the 2022 World Cup champion. Guys, we've launched a channel with the best top lists of movies and TV series just for you. If you love movies, especially horror ones, be sure to click on the link and check out our list of the scariest horror movies on Netflix. The video is right in front of you. Thank you for your attention. Wait for new episodes.